more. They return a lot of starters. They replace both corners and one safety and one D lineman. However, the safety and the D lineman are replaced with guys with playing experience at other positions, so they're used to being out there. They're going to run a 3-4 cover 4, and every now and then a cover 1 and cover 3. And one of the linebackers actually has an SMU offer. Kevin.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, man? How's things lighting up over there?
Oh, getting everything ready here, but listening to the crowd, getting all riled up. It's getting close, baby.
So if you haven't been to a Moore War in a while, or just any Moore or Westmore or Southmore game, they've got a Jumbotron now.
Yeah.
And pregame here is pretty intense. And right now, as you can hear, Inner Sandman going nuts, and that's starting to become one of the little tradition. I think who is that? Is it South Carolina does Inner Sandman or Virginia Tech?
Yep.
One of them. One of them does Sandstorm, and the other one does the other. Anyway, I'm getting them confused. Attendance right now at Moore War, that's what they're known for, is having thousands upon thousands upon thousands. I thought it was going to be slight attended until I looked outside.
Right.
There's
too many people waiting to get in.
Is there people already in?
No, it's pretty full. The stands are real full.
There are 3 different lines, and I'd say honestly, each line is over 300 yards long. And that is
familiar with the place. They're lined up back by the pool, and they're lined up back over here. What is this, Maine?
Yes.
Yeah, they're lined up to Maine and on down behind the Moore stands, or the away stands.
So Westmore is the home team. Moore is the visitor, even though we are playing on their field. And one of the Moore entrance, they have their own entrance now, the visiting stand entrance. The line to get in swings around and is now cutting into the neighborhood. With different security policies in place. Also, a lot of kids are just walking in and then just standing there not knowing where to go, and that's also slowing things down. Westmore, what can we expect out of them? Really, if Westmore comes out and runs it, that's going to be a trick play probably here in the first quarter. They're going to try to run a play every 18 seconds. And that is one of the things that they've talked about doing is really being up-tempo. Westmore is not the biggest team.
Made it back to the huddle in 18 seconds.
Yes. Back then, I'm going to say a run play might be a trick play for them. Back when Kevin and I were here, a trick play was a slant. So, and that actually is not too far of an exaggeration. We'd run it so much that the slant would just end up being wide open. We'd take 90 yards to the house all of a sudden. So it appears that Moore will be kicking off to Westmore here, I think. And Westmore, by the way, if you haven't been to a Westmore game in a while, they've gone a little crazy with the uniforms. So right now they have on white helmets, black jerseys with readable numbers this year, big, bold, white lettering, and
props
big fan.
To the Booster Club for selling the last of the peanut brittle.
Yes, because we look like the Wildcats. Coach, what's Goldie Hawn's character's name in that movie?
Molly McGrath.
Molly McGrath. Yeah. That's just, and we got on white pants and white shoes. So, anyway, the Westmore Jaguars will be receiving. Back deep for the Jaguars are Kendrick Britton and who else we got back here? It appears one of those is Jaquan Richardson. So we got Jaquan Richardson and Kendrick Britton, the 2 young guys. One's a junior, one's a sophomore. The sophomore team was pretty good. Here is a sky kick to the left, and it's going to be fair caught at the 39-yard line by the Westmore Jaguars. So
fair caught by Keyshawn Oliver.
They'll open up with some good field position here.
Yeah, great field position.
So they'll take that. So Westmore the last few years has had a good 9th grade program, head coach Dylan Hobson. And last year they won the 9th grade championship of all 16 6A teams, and a lot of those guys you'll hear in the lineup. So Westmore's going to open up 4 wide with Josiah Hardrick offsetting the tailback, Dayton Wolf. Trips to the left, 1 wide receiver to the right. Ball's on the right hash. Josiah makes it an empty set. Swing pass to Josiah to the left side. Passes the initial line of scrimmage 4 yards downfield. Brings up 2nd and 6 for the Westmore Jaguars as he's pushed out of bounds.
Wasn't very well blocked really by the Jags, but Moore just played flat. They didn't come upfield at all, and basically let Josiah get the angle on him. At least get a pick up there.
11:54 left in the first quarter. Fake to Josiah Hardrick, caught by Colby Phillips for maybe a 1-yard gain, if anything. They gave him 1 yard. It was just a quick Play action
RPO,
hitch.
It was,
Yeah.
basically, I'm sure it was a called pass there, but it was, they gave the run pass look, and wasn't a whole lot there on the pass side.
So trips to the left. Hardrick offsetting Dayton Wolf.
Got a flag on the top side. That is beneficial.
So offsides on Moore, add on 5 yards to that. So this will, instead of being 3rd and about 6, it's now going to be obviously 4th and 1, or 3rd and 1, because that's how math works. You'll hear me say that a lot.
Yep.
You'll get annoyed by it.
It's kind of funny at first.
Yeah. Ball is now set right at Westmore's own 48-yard line. 11:20 left to go in the first quarter. Westmore on their opening drive. They received the opening kick. In motion is Britton. Design run play for Dayton. He's going to plow through a guy and get the first down. It ends up being a 4-yard gain for Westmore.
Good job by Dayton to just duck his head and get what he needed to get there. Blocking was there, had a good wrap block, and really just a good job by Dayton.
11:05. Dayton Wolf rolls out to the left. Has Colby Phillips, but completes one to Jaquan Richardson, even though he had Colby Phillips wide open. And Richardson ended up making a great play over there. And that is a 9-yard, 8-yard